What up, Joe? Welcome back to the YouTube streets, and we got Juice.
You know you got Public Figure Boogie TV.
And we got Detroit Gossip on time pronto.
Man, about time.
And Dogface be back too, y'all. He had other engagements to attend to. You know what I'm saying? But what's going on with the Dog Pound? And that we got to give out a RIP to Mo3. What y'all think about that? What we just was watching.
I think we was watching somebody that went out. Apparently, how he lived, man. It's a sad thing that he got took out like that. You know what I mean? That video cleared up some of the rumors that was floating around out there and all that stuff. It gave a bird's eye view of what really happened for real. You know.
So what did it look like to you? Did it look like he was looking for a phone or he was looking for his strap?
The way he jumped out that car and ran to the other side, right? It looked like he trying to get some type of gun from a secret spot or something, you know what I mean? It might have been a chop up under the seat, a pistol in the stash box or something. He definitely was going for something.
I'm thinking a stash spot.
And the way that he took off running, you could see he was looking down, so it appears that he heard some gunshots, you know what I mean? He couldn't get what he was looking for.
And there's a lot of people that be like, that say what they would have did and they should have did, and he should have stayed in the car. But we know Mo3, he was a demon. You know what I'm saying? So before that happened, we done heard many things of what Mo3 done did. The stump down gangster shit he didn't put down, right?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So him stopping the way he did, getting a little distance just to get what he think is there or what he can't reach, either one, that don't look out the ordinary for me. It looked like a nigga was just ready to stand his ground, and he knew what he was doing. It just his joint wasn't there.
That's how I took it too.
It looked like some straight up gangster stuff for real, you know what I mean? Like, okay,
it's like a movie.
Yeah, let me let this guy get ahead a little bit. I'm about to grab what I got, and he ain't gonna be chasing another person. It just ain't play out like that.
So just imagine like how set up this look in the universe though. A Kroger truck with a clear camera got everything. We not talking about the camera on the freeway. It was a Kroger truck. He pulled right in front of a Kroger truck. Cameras 4K.
Man,
camera didn't miss a beat.
That's the type of world we live in, you know. Everything on camera. Everything.
Nah, I can't be biased in this situation. Y'all know I always got an unpopular opinion and making people mad. This probably gonna make people mad.
What you
Can
think?
you be mad at Yellow Beezy?
Oh man, ain't no rules. Ain't no rules when you in that field. You know what I mean? Ain't no
Mo3 he was on their heels. He was pressing, full court press. Is Yellow Beezy wrong?
It depends on the interpreter. You know what I mean? It wrong to who and wrong for what?
Let's see how it turned out for Yellow Beezy. Check this out.
Being present and involved in this conversation. The state's witness will testify to the amount of money that was to be paid for the murder. A state's witness will testify to the individuals responsible for the payment. That state's witness will also testify that Marquise Conway was one of the individuals responsible for a portion of that payment. A state's witness will also testify to the individual who would receive this payment. the state's witness will testify that Kewan White was, in fact, the individual to receive this payment, who was originally indicted in State's Exhibit number 1, the probable cause, which is before this court. The state's witness would also testify that Kewan White, or to who shot and killed Melvin Noble. This witness would also testify to Kewan White being the individual who shot and killed Mr. Noble on November 11th of 2020. Again, this conversation took place in the days following Mr. Noble's murder. The state has also had an opportunity to review bank records of the defendant, Marquise Conway. These records would show that the defendant drew $40,000 in the days following the murder.
Let me tell you what I got from that.
What you got from it, Boogie?
They said basically somebody was talking following the murder, which is after the murder. So what if Kewan is in jail talking and somebody then step forward in that bitch? Like, hey, I got a story to tell.
You know, Kewan been doing interviews. You ain't seen his interview?
I think I already know he telling, but other than him, because they got more witnesses other than him. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
They said, I know he telling. He ain't get all his money.
Right. And see, that's what these young guys need to hear about the shooters, how they treat the shooters. You feel me?
Yeah, he ain't get all his money.
You know what I'm saying?
That just cast a whole different ball game, right? Like, who was this other person, right? And
right.
what's his motive for telling? Now we already got a motive for the alleged shooter. Why he telling? Because he ain't get his bread. Now what's up with this mystery guy? This is crazy. Yeah? The state's witness will testify to this. Will testify to this. Man, that's a whole different ball game right there.
Some people say trap. Some people say trap telling.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see that now.
Because he did 8 months on a pistol charge or a little less or something like that.
That don't make a
and
guy.
He already a convicted felon.
That don't make a guy telling. You know what I mean? Your lawyer can do that dance and get you what you getting now. Now, Trap Boy Freddy, even if he is telling, you think he finna get up in court?
It ain't on that.
All this stuff?
Right.
What you think they might have Trap Boy Freddy on the same charges? What would be his reason for secretly telling? Being a secret witness for the government.
Because they could have threw him away on that gun charge they had got him on, man. The one he just got out for. Now, I'm not saying that he telling, but I'm not saying that that's not on the table. Like, that's not far-fetched. We done seen worse.
Right.
Anything is plausible. Them guns wouldn't have hung him up like that, though. I know that for a fact, because when you got a little bit of paper to play with, you can get different inside scoop that the people don't got the money to play with can get up out of there, right? And that's for real. So I ain't about to put that one on.
Trap Boy Freddy not a person that they didn't want, though. You get what I'm saying? Like, man, he'd have got caught with exotic animals and everything else. Like, man.
Reason why I've said no, right? Because it gotta be somebody real still living in this world, man. Come on now, somebody. Everybody in the world is going bold, man. It gotta be a stand-up guy somewhere, man.
I'm not writing it off. I'm not writing it off now, gossip. I ain't doing that. But I'm not taking that off the table.
Anything is plausible, but I ain't about to get out with him, man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking that off the table.
Now, what about Trap Boy Freddy having other cases that we don't know about? You know, see, guys always get swooped up in every case we don't know about that a guy got. Every time a guy get arrested, we don't know about that. You feel me? They know how to swoop you and catch you dirty without it leaking to social media and to the public. You feel me? Without it even going to court. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. But it's hard to speak on shit what we don't know. We just had to wait and see. But what we do know is he did do time and he a convicted felon
And
for a pistol.
he only did how much time he do on a convicted felon gun case?
I want to say about 8 months, man.
And what's usually the minimum on that?
I don't know for Texas. I don't know for Texas. It ain't
That's
8
the
months.
federal. See, that's the federal law. That ain't no Texas law. That ain't no state law. That's a federal law. Unless did he have did he have
Oh
a
no,
state
did he
case?
go to the
Or
Fed? Did he go to the
did he go,
Feds? Yeah, he
did he
went to
go
the
fed?
Feds. Yeah, he went
Okay.
Fed.
Well,
Yeah.
it's rules to it being federal. Because I thought the
Yeah, it went
rules,
Fed.
and I'm pretty sure it's above some 9 months.
Nah, this is what some people overlooking. Who went through the windshield?
Right,
Earl Spence.
right.
Why why would why wouldn't he drop some bread on Mo head?
Mm-hmm.
Why, you know what I'm saying? Like all this shit finna come to a head. It's all
Have
gonna
he
come
ever
to a head.
have he ever been questioned to anything?
I don't know if he been questioned, but you know, I'm not the first person to say this. I wouldn't be the first person to say this. This been said, but you think one Earl Spence, like he come from, well, his daddy come from a hood background. I don't know exactly if but he been around in ways. He ain't no bitch. You feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
just like everybody else we see, Lil Durk and other people getting pressured by the internet and peers, he another one too. Especially after he went through a windshield.
Nah, what do you think? Just your opinion. If Earl Spence was swooped up behind closed doors, do you think he'd stand? Do you think he'd stand on business, or do you think he would cooperate?
He gonna tell.
What
He
you
gonna
think,
tell. And
Doc?
I'm gonna tell you
Go
why he
ahead.
gonna tell. I'm
Go
about to
ahead.
tell you why he gonna tell. He gonna tell because you know that situation of the girl he with, and that video came out with her and Young Thug.
Uh-huh.
He probably really think like, oh, he probably really took her word for it. That show me what type of nigga he is. So if he with her and still all lovey dovey, just that situation right there, let me know that that nigga gonna tell. He want to get back home to that old raggedy ass bitch. So if that happened, hell yeah, he told. If he went for that, he going for the banana in the tailpipe with this shit too.
Right.
You
You
know what I'm
feel?
saying? He ain't fighting shit. I ain't going down for this. Y'all said y'all showed me that y'all seen me take some money out the bank too. I tell y'all before it ever even gotta hit the news. Don't even say nothing about it. I'm finna tell you.
Oh, they got Earl Spence taking money out the bank, withdrawing money out
No,
the
no, no,
bank.
no, 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 no. They don't. I'm just talking. I'm
Right.
saying
Okay.
him, I'm giving his personality. Who
Right.
who I think he is.
Right. Right. Right.
Just from the female situation, that right there showed me that he really a lover boy. He really in love. He ain't no gangster. He not going to jail.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he that type. I got to get back home to my bitch. If they show him anything that he did, he ain't finna be like, I don't know what you talking about. Y'all,
What
nigga, I
about
was
lawyer?
buying all Jordans. He gonna be like, shit, I'll tell y'all what y'all need to know, man.
You don't think he's smart enough to just lawyer up?
Yeah, he'll get a lawyer, but he still gonna tell.
Tell, telling is
What
the
you think, gossip? What you think, gossip?
y'all know what I think, man. Don't nobody looking at telling. It's telling no more. The people, it's only a small minority of people that's still holding up to what telling is, man. It's like this. We witnessing in this day and time that the whole word snitch, rat, and telling is being redefined right before our eyes. That shit don't mean nothing no more. You know what I mean? People look at it like, oh, this is what I supposed to do. This is what I supposed to do. Everybody willing to take a life, but ain't nobody willing to do life. So for whatever it is, I'm saying what I need to say. I'm signing what I need to sign. I'm up out of here. And we'll try it again tomorrow. It's just that
They
simple.
they really probably ain't got nothing. They better stay stitch lit. You feel me?
Or the years old adage of what you call it, snitch gets stitches. That shit don't apply no more. Nowadays snitches get praised and get rich. You see what I'm saying?
You see it every day. You feel me?
So
Number,
that's is.
what y'all what y'all feel about Yellow Beezy though? What's Yellow Beezy next move? You know, we see he having problems with bailing out because he still ain't bailed out yet. As of we know, Happy.
No,
I think he had paid that. I think he paid that 75, and they still ain't let him out yet. I seen
Okay,
that. I seen that. I seen that somewhere. I meant
okay,
to say
bet.
something. I seen that
So what?
somewhere, but I ain't for sure if you know what I'm saying. They
So
I
what
usually
you
think
don't
think?
put out no bullshit, but
I think he gonna fight it all the way to the end without
So what
folding.
you being a ex felon, what you think would be his next move? Detroit Gossip.
You want you want to know what I want to? His next move.
Yeah, if you was Yellow Beezy right now in his shoes, being faced with what he faced with the career he got going on, what would be your next move?
To bond out and beat it with a stick. He got
What
too
you?
many too many people giving up the tape. You know what I mean? And you talking
Mhm.
about a capital murder case, man. If once I get out, y'all better catch me in a win. That's my next move. For
So
real.
you saying you'll get little, you will disappear?
Man, in a minute, immediately. He already playing by the street, do the street rules. You know what I mean?
So okay, he a superstar now. You gotta give him more than that now. He a superstar. His face go be everywhere. He big yellow motherfucker. You feel me? So his face go show up everywhere. So how you would go about it? You know, it ain't like he unknown.
Listen, if he know like I know, he better sit his ass down on a motherfucking farm somewhere with the pennies that he got.
he obviously ain't got the money.
Hey,
So what the nigga need to do? I'm sure this was the call. Fuck
Mhm.
trying to bail that nigga out. We got to get him the best lawyer. You feel me? Until they drop that motherfucking bond. We can't get them niggas that. I think they had that. We can't get them niggas that because that's everything. Then we can't get the nigga the best lawyer. So we get them the best lawyer. We see if they're going to drop the bond, which they did significantly. They dropped the bond, right?
Mhm.
He get the bond. I suppose. Maybe he's still in there. Okay. He get the bond. He got the lawyer. Now my whole thing, because it's still gonna cost him some more for the lawyer. I go get another lawyer. You hear me? I'm selling everything. Grandma, everybody be on the streets. I'm selling everything. I'm going to get another lawyer.
So what?
You about to build,
Because
you
I
about to
don't think
build
it's
your,
I don't
you
think
about to
it's
build
money.
your
I don't
OJ
think it's
team.
money long like we think.
at this hour,
Right.
at this hour,
Lawyers start by the hour. So what you trying to build your OJ team? So
I
what you
only
go
need
do?
to if I'm him, I only need 2 lawyers. I can't do OJ team, but I'm selling everything. Everything getting downgraded. I'm selling everything.
is you saying he need to get a lawyer to get the best possible cop instead of the M1?
Even listen, even if it was a cop, shit, nigga, and it was a good cop. We didn't see motherfuckers do some extravagant shit. You just gotta have the best lawyer. He can't get no halfway ass lawyer and people like, yeah, he decent. No, he gotta get that guy. That's
You
why I say sell everything. Nigga, ain't no halfway stepping. We going to get the guy. We going to get the one we see beat everything.
Well,
Fuck that.
it sounds like you got the shooter. That's one of his ex-friends. I'm gonna say ex because he can't still be his friend if he linking him to the murder. You got one of his ex-friends saying that he was one of the founding payers, co-payers to fund this hit. So who else involved with funding it? Have they charged anybody else with funding it? Because they said he one of the founding founders.
that's what that
Not
star witness gonna say. No,
not yet, but it's gonna come out and me personally, I'm rolling the dice and I'm betting on Earl Spence came out of pocket.
Who you think it
Junior.
is? Detroit Gossip. Who else you think will get charged with funding
Or
the
Fred.
murder of Mo3?
I want to say Trap Boy, but I in a nutshell, I don't, right? Because if it was him, his name would have been all through this stuff too. So,
They would have been
Right.
picked him up, I want to say, but
so it's probably one of the unknown people of the crew for real. You know how it's always other people getting much as money as the rappers, but ain't on the scene like that. You know what I mean? That's what I truly feel about it for real.
Who Dog Pound? Who y'all think? See
who
who
y'all?
dog?
Yeah, who do y'all think? Who
Who
y'all
y'all
think
think?
next to
Because
get
they said
picked
it's
up? Who
they
y'all
said
think put that money on?
Yella Beezy is just one of the founders of funding the murder of Mo3. And then you dealing with Texas with capital murder, man. These rappers got to take a look at what's really going on. You know, it's Olympic time. They got to clean
It
these
look
streets up, man. The streets ain't what it is. You cannot be a legit individual handling business like the street individuals. If you had a discrepancy, and if he had a discrepancy with Mo3, it wasn't supposed to be settled with Draco's. You feel me? That's what these artists got to start realizing that if you in the business world, then you're supposed to conduct business and handle discrepancies and differences according to how business will be handled. Not according, you got to apply, you got to get it, stay in your lane. That wasn't a lane. That's why it's all over TV now. And that's why it's difficult for him to conduct now to try to apply street street rules to it now. Because the thing is, you can't implement the street rules. Why? Because you're a well-known rapper. See, if you was just a street individual, you'll only be known in your community. But by
yeah.
him being all over being a rapper, you known across the world now. Your face splashed on every television set right now. Everybody watching your every move right now. So how you would move if you was Yellow Beezy, Boogie?
When
Right
right
now.
now after getting out,
Right now,
or
yeah, after getting out right now. How you would try to
oh,
play
I'm
it?
just gonna, man, you gotta just go ahead, sit it down, and make music. Whatever he do for his money to come in, which is music, I make a whole lot of it on buying.
Would
Look,
you go on
right?
would you go on and rap about the Mo3 situation? That's what it sell. Would you take that shot at
Look,
it?
I rap about what I can. You get what I'm saying? But I ain't finna rap about like I put the money on his head. It's already songs out there like that. I ain't finna continue that and antagonize the court system because right now it's state. This ain't nothing but a Fed case in disguise. It's state right now. For now. This
What
shit about to
about
go
you?
Fed.
What you would do, Gossip?
Man, I told y'all what I do, right? Because when you talk about murder for hire, it's certain elements that's gonna cook you. One of the elements is a transaction history, and the other element is I was paid this to do this. Those are some of the elements. If those elements met, he done. And according to this alleged witness, they got the transaction history.
And I'm gonna tell
Man,
you, between Yellow Beezy and Dirt right now, both niggas ain't gonna beat it. Only one nigga gonna beat this.
See, know what's the big difference in those cases?
One of them gonna beat this shit. Both of them ain't gonna walk away from this shit.
Look at the big difference though. They
what's the
got
big difference?
Dirt charged with murder for hire, right? There is no transaction history as of yet. And that's one of the key elements that they gotta meet, or that shit ain't no murder for hire. They ain't mentioned that not one time they got a transaction history. And
Okay.
Yellow Beezy case, they talking about they got a transaction history and a person saying that he told me to do this. You see what I'm saying?
And with y'all saying that, we go to California. What about these boys right here? Check these boys out.
Rock got killed
Talk.
in the
Roscoe's.
in
Yeah,
Roscoe.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I felt it was like super messed up because at the end of the day, it was me and Big Useless in there when it happened. So when it happened, I wish I could have just told him like, bro, just give up the jury and we get it back to you later. But it just happened so fast, and he wasn't cooperating. And that's when they took it off of him by force. You get what I'm saying?
What do you say to a person who won't give up their jury when something like that's happening?
No, give it up and then check in with the real people. So we're gonna find a jury and we're gonna get it because we know all the pawn shops, we know all the people that's gonna melt it down and everything like that. So as soon as it comes on their table, we got it. We okay, get it, go in that back room, make that phone call, put them on the phone. That's how it works.
Talking
He
about
basically he
telling on
basically just
yourself.
said, yeah, he basically just said you gotta buy your shit back from me.
Now,
In
see, the
so many
thing is
words.
with that, what they gonna use to get against them every step of the way is the check in. They always referring to you got to check in, go check in, and he deliberately put him and Big U at the scene of this murder. You know what I'm saying? And then I sit back and watch his girl since he been locked up get on there saying how now we supposed to stick together. How can people kick him down? And how can people speak of this? He put himself out there like that. When he was on when before he got locked up, what was he doing? You know what I'm saying? So you ain't expect that once he got stuck his foot in his mouth and display his stupidity, it ain't nobody accusing him of nothing. He told on himself every step of the way, calling himself. See, this is what happens when you say be careful of the web you weave. They was so caught up on trying to weave a web for Big U to be caught up in. He got caught up in the same web he was weaving, not realizing he was tangled up too until it was too late. You feel me?
He like one of the biggest idiots known to man, right? Damn near every charge they got Big U indicted for, he done corroborated this stuff on the internet and online. You see what I'm saying? Big U said years and years ago that they shouldn't be on the internet talking gang politics. This guy giving intricate details and everything. So That's crazy. I'm gonna put myself in prison just to put you in prison.
After a certain point, I think Loose Cannon knew that, okay, from this point, the shit I'm saying, it's insurance. Cause I'm saying what it is, but I ain't clarifying everything. And I'm the person to clarify it because I was there. So this my out. This my out. I'm letting the people know right here on this platform as Loose Cannon, like, hey, this my out. So when y'all get me, I got a story to tell. That was his insurance.
You want to hear something though? He can't even tell himself out of this one. Ain't no telling himself out of this in no type of way. He can't do it because he didn't put himself in in a mess. You know what I'm saying? Not only did he put himself in a mess, he made confessions, bro.
But they want Big U.
So you think he gonna
but
tell himself up out of
listen,
this?
the thing is, he sealed him in, Big U fate, and Big U sealed his own fate too. Big U, there's a lot of videos out there, Big U saying the check-in thing. I guarantee you, when they get to going through the federal system, get to going through court, one of the main things they go to the feds going to keep saying, the prosecutor, oh yeah, you got to check in with the rolling 60, and here's why. And they're going to show Big U, they go show loose lips, keep saying you got to check in, you got to check in. He keeps saying it, man. And they
Loose
allow.
Cannon ain't getting a lot of time. If he get time, watch what I say.
No, see, he able right now. Where people ain't peeping, they not together. Loose Cannon is still in Vegas. He not over there in California locked up with them. He might not never end up over there with them. You feel me? Them boys, they not, the feds know how to keep them separated. They not go you. You ain't got no control. You could get to this person. You could get that person. Because the feds will have you off in some county jail. Instead of and lock up with everybody else. They'll spread you in different counties, man. They don't. They know how to do that. You feel
I'm
me?
just saying he ain't gonna do a lot of time. If he do any time at all, watch what I say. Loose Cannon,
No. Go ahead. What you were saying?
I think Loose Cannon got even more information than he even put online. You see what I'm saying? So Loose Cannon ain't going, man, jail. Loose Cannon ain't going to jail for Big U. Watch, he finna tell it. He already was telling it. I'm pretty sure he cooperating what they pulling up that was online that he was saying. So watch.
And
That
then just it ain't just the people that they arrested that's gonna be cooperating. It's people that's been cooperating behind closed doors that ain't got arrested, that ain't go get arrested. That's, if y'all think y'all go fight it, we got a bunch of people that's gonna show receipts on them being scrolls and have to pay taxes. And what they banking on, don't none of them try to fight it because it's some celebrities that's probably already gonna be come forth if anybody try to take it to trial. What you see, ain't none of them about to take it to trial. Even Big U got the motherfucker talking on himself. You know what I'm saying? On his way to turn himself in, he was pleading his case then. And y'all need to go get Whack 100 and all that. Yeah, everybody know Whack was telling, but now you sitting there trying to tell. Go get Whack for what? You should be keeping your motherfucking mouth closed. What happened to that? Ain't none of them keep their motherfucking mouth closed. First thing they do, they go to social media and get to talking. You feel me? And that's been their whole problem.
They'll let you know already. They'll let you know already that niggas letting you know I ain't going. They already on social media doing it. It ain't gonna change when they get down there.
No.
I don't think none of them coming up on it from up under this. All of them going. Period. Every
Only
last one of them that's indicted going because all of them got their own self to blame. You see what I'm saying? Every last one of them corroborating what the police already know. So it's gonna be an easy case for real.
open and shut.
No doubt.
On Big U, Bricc baby, big baby, Bricc baby so out cold with his shit, dog. He been cooperating and telling the whole time. You don't know how much he been cooperating on, because he been saying he ain't got cases pending in his show now. That gun case ain't never went nowhere like you try to make it like. You feel me? So what you was hiding for? What you was hiding your pending case for? If you a stand up nigga, you be saying shit. But you been all on no jumper and shit, discussing gang activity. You feel me? You was speaking on Lil Durk shit. See, Lil Durk case might be his trump card. If Bricc baby don't go down, I don't know what to say, man. That's on some real 100 shit. You feel me?
If he go down, it's because he ain't useful no more.
He going down. He definitely going down. I don't think none of them getting up out of this according to their own self. If he get up out of this, man, it's some shit going on that that truly show that rats are winning.
Oh, it ain't no doubt that rats winning right now. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no consequences, repercussion for rats. So it ain't no deterrence for a person to say not to tell. Their image ain't even tarnished. Motherfucker rat, and he do better than he was doing before in life. Ain't that a bitch? You feel me?
The rats become famous. They don't be
Niggas say they wasn't doing good until they told. You like, what the fuck?
Be ostracized no more. They readily accepted, commonly fucked with, and different avenues keep getting through their way just because they tell them.
No, I don't get that. This that new wave shit. You feel me? Long as the motherfucker got on some designer clothes and show a bag of money and shit, you know what I'm saying? Then motherfucker just excuse all they faults and shit. You know what I'm saying? They can't do no motherfucker wrong. Where that start happening?
They say they fresh, they trapping. Oh, that's my nigga.
Right. What he says gospel. You know what I'm talking about? Now shoot, what about y'all, what y'all think about old Rallo? Rallo keep talking and shit. See, I don't have nothing to say about Rallo until he open his motherfucking mouth. Now here he go making videos again, wanting to show the paperwork, show what's in the paperwork he want us to read. Now this is a guy that's on his head. Check this out. What y'all think about this?
Rallo, come here. Remember a couple weeks ago you got up under one of my posts and you said, make sure I go back up and have that same energy when you post that paperwork party shit on YouTube. Well, I got the same energy. That shit was nothing, boy. Dang, cause this right here, this little bullshit video you put up of your homeboy taking the case for you, that don't mean shit at all. For real. You on this motherfucker with your little laptop and your jewelry and your little legal box that they give you when you're in the joint to keep your legal work. That shit means nothing, man. Big ups to your homeboy for taking that case. Matter of fact, big ups to him for protecting the brand. That's cool. That's a stand-up nigga. But what we want to know is, what is in the fucking proffer? Produce the contents of that proffer. Facts. So until you produce the contents of that proffer, you would always be labeled a rat. Because according to your attorney, you gave a lot of information on a lot of people in that community. Your attorney said that in open court, to the point to where they had to stop and shut down a lot of the information because they didn't want it to get out. Yeah, check it out. It's in the work. It says Mr. Davis gave information I know this court is privy to. He said actual notes of that proffer. He said that's a lot of information on a lot of people that's well known in this community. Yeah. So until you produce the actual contents of that proffer and your statement, don't say shit. Don't say shit. Even when you post this. Because all it's saying is you didn't tell on your plug. We not Speaking about one person, good for you, you didn't tell on your plug. But your lawyer stood up in open court and said you told on many people in that city. So we're not speaking about just one person. Yeah. The problem with a lot of these motherfuckers nowadays, they post so much bullshit and beat around the bush. Instead of just posting the actual information that will clear your name. Instead of posting all this, I will give you a round of applause. You didn't tell on your plug. But your lawyer said you told on plenty of people in that city. So who did you tell on? All you have to do is post a statement. Why won't you post that?
What statement he talking about, y'all? What statement he talking about, Boogie?
He talking about whoever the prominent people in the community is. That's what they talking about. What's in that profit that
Yeah.
they allegedly sealed or they've been trying to get for the longest and all that type shit. You know what I mean?
I told you, like, at first I just was kind of just, my computer just wasn't computing. And I asked you, I say, is the nigga telling? Because I just wasn't sure. Until you showed me the Big Facts interview. When I seen the Big Facts interview, like my mind's made up. And mostly because you got the paperwork and you skipping pages and body language say all, because I'd have been like, read it all, read it out loud. You know what I'm saying? So this right here, it ain't really striking me. So, whatever sealed, my advice to the nigga is just show all the paperwork. You got the unsealed version of everything. Nigga sit there and read it page for page. Shit.
You know one thing about him though, he don't want this
What's that?
because he have this super image to uphold. He have a super image, right? The thing is, all this talk that's going on will simply go away. All of us on YouTube sitting around talking about it won't have nothing else to talk about. All he got to do is shut the fuck up. That's
He still got a following. He
yeah,
still got niggas that'll die for him. That's around like nigga. I don't understand why he tripping. He act like he on the hill by himself and shit.
all he got to do is simply shut up. More that he talked, the more people did. The more that he talked, more people coming out the woodwork. You know what I mean? That's all what's going on. He simply had to just keep his mouth closed because in this day and time now, as we clearly see, don't nobody really care if he told or not. You see what I'm
But
saying?
this where a lot of his money coming from though. Now that I think about it, because shit, nigga, social media, and when you do this, it bring it right back to the conversation we having. You feel me? So when you in the algorithm and doing whatever, it's just like you got to keep your name going, even if you fake defending your name. You know what you did. You know what your lawyer said. You got to keep it going, cause shit, every time you say something, he getting paid.
Right,
Ain't,
because he can't rap. It ain't rap.
You know what I'm saying? Like rap ain't spinning like that. So shit, nigga, content. It don't matter how it come out. We sit here conversating about it, so you get $1 off of it, cause it get into the algorithm.
Right.
ain't
You know
nobody
what I'm saying?
messing
So
with him.
he keep it going.
Like you
But-
said, the albums ain't selling all them many albums. He ain't doing.
Right.
Ain't he ain't touring like that. You know what I mean? Whatever way he getting his money, he gonna keep on getting it like that. So he don't have to be on no damn internet talking about I'm not a rat. Because if you really talk about you ain't a rat, you made the best suggestion in the world, Boogie. Sit right there in that same damn room you was talking about your man took the charge for you and all that. Sit right there in that room and go live and read page for page without skipping.
You see what I'm saying? Like, nigga, go page for page, get somebody real credible, nigga, and that's gonna sit there and really know everything they talk about, and nigga, read it page for page, nigga. A nigga that's gonna see him and know, oh yeah, you missing the page, homeboy.
Right.
Man. But that's that though. Me personally, I don't even really get too much to say about Rollo, man. Rollo know what time it is. He that's all I'm gonna say. He know what time it is and what time it ain't.
Yeah, I just see him keeping up with the money. You feel me? And this how he gonna do it. Like, if it ain't rap, believe it or not, when we on our shit doing our thing, these rappers they figured out that we make more money than them.
You feel
Easy.
me?
And they be rapping and all that. Like us three, we sitting here, we on our shit. We really make more money than them.
And they figuring it out. Cause
And
look.
they yeah, and they figuring the shit out because you see they switch over to this shit. They don't pick it up for no reason. Everybody pick this shit up. They don't do it for no reason.
Right.
So that
Because
just
the
leads me
music.
to say, Rollo not a fool. He gotta stay in the algorithm, and he know when he open his mouth on that, it fall into the algorithm. He say something else, it don't be doing shit.
No, because his music ain't go sell. Did y'all see though? What old boy was talking about in the paperwork where the lawyer did say ask for certain stuff to be sponged where they couldn't talk about it with to be sealed because it was saying it would put Rollo in danger for the people that he spoke on and this, that, and the third.
I've been seeing that, man. Like I said, he know what time it is and what time it ain't. You know.
See, he try to elude from that. He keep trying to go to 12 and all that, and he keep trying to say okay, part of 8 and all that. But no, what about when your lawyer did? We give you all of that. But answer, why did your lawyer ask for the other stuff you said? Not about your plug. Since you want to keep talking about it, you went and got paperwork. Allegedly, you went and got paperwork, and you did your vlog on the situation. No, you can't do the vlog and say you through with it. No, we want to rebuttal what you vlog. Answer why your lawyer was asking for the other things you talked about on the other individuals out of ATL that could possibly put your life in danger. Who was your lawyer speaking of then? Since you didn't, we know you didn't. We honor you for not telling on the plug. Can we get a response to that, Mr. Rollo? I can you answer that? Now what y'all think he could say on that measure?
YouTube streets got a question for you, Rollo. We know somebody gonna tell you what's said on here.
I don't think it's really nothing he gonna say. He gonna say the same shit he been saying. And whatever page he been skipping, he gonna skip it again, nigga.
Because he showed being elusive, ain't he? He very elusive.
That's what
You
it is.
know what I'm saying? Like I said, I thought when Seti Nash had read it, that it was read in its entire. I thought when Terrence Gangster Williams read it, it was read in its entire because, you know, they ain't got no reason to lie. But
Right.
it was pointed out to me. He's showing people what he wanted them to see, but I don't understand how they don't understand that, and they got their own paperwork.
You see what I'm
Hey,
talking about? And that's crazy. How he elude the main situation instead of, but he keep bringing it up. He won't stop talking about it. Know what I'm saying? But like you said, it gotta be a money thing. Is it a money thing, Rollo? Is it a money thing? Let us know. Is it a money thing?
hell
No,
yes. He got his own YouTube channel, and the more people keep talking about him, his name getting generated in algorithm. He damn sure got his own,
Shit. If I was him, I wake up every day, bitch. I ain't snitch. Shit.
and it's gonna get reported. Did y'all see the new video? And we get to talking about it.
That's that shit. I wake up every day on that tip. Like, yeah, that bitch done had 100,000 views. It already marinated into what it is. And like I say, other than this situation, I don't hear it. Don't really. If he opened his mouth, it don't really come across my plate.
See, yeah, I ain't really got
The
too
only
much.
time when he speak on it.
Uh-huh.
I don't really got too much to say about Rollo, man.
No.
But that boy Sauce and say so P.
Yeah,
R.I.P. say so P. But hey, you know how them Texas boys play. Ain't that what you say, Juice?
Right. The
That
Texas
trick
boys.
dice shit.
And that's what was going on down there. These boys don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just the love Ronnie. You got to look at what's his name? The guy that's
Who?
beefing with Finesse 2 times. What's his name?
Oh, Jay Prince, Lil Jay.
No. The guy that shoot dice. Cartel, some cartel.
Oh, Cartel.
Yeah, cartel Huff. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hard them trick dice here. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The
See
thing
how
and they
Takeoff died?
boost them. Like you said, that's what happened with Takeoff. You know what I'm saying? Quavo was pissed off about what was going on in the dice game. You know what I'm saying?
So listen, that 200K that Say So P supposedly ran off with, that was the underlay for the overplay, or the
That's what
overplay
it's
for the
trying to.
underlay. However,
That's what it,
however you say it, y'all know what I mean.
that
that's
that's
what it,
that's what's being said and that's what's being reported.
that's what
And
it
he was
started to
already
sound
there
like.
a day or a night and hit a nigga with some trick dice and they wasn't going.
It's a lot of different conflicting stories, man. But it all boils down to whatever the truth is. It boils down to it being some type of slime bag move.
The way they hopped out, you could tell they hopped out like a nigga did something to him. You hear me?
Did
Right.
somebody say he didn't run off with nothing? He actually robbed somebody. That's what they report.
Did you see the guy, man? Look at him again. Why would you do this? Look at whenever they stopped, he took his mask off. What y'all think about that? Know what you just did.
Say cheese, nigga.
Look at me. Look at me. That's what I'm saying about that. That's all that video
They
shit.
say they did everything right until that point.
Hmm.
And now, when they catch up with him, is he gonna talk or is he gonna stand silent? But that's not gonna matter because hopefully they don't get his phone because they gonna get it all off the phone records.
And them pings don't miss a beat.
Dude, not just that. Once they figured out who he was, you think they ain't went to his people already and starting to find out what's his phone number, who he already been in contact with, who he usually hang out with on the regular, who he hang with that this is dangerous, that fit the criteria that'll run with him on some shit like
You
that.
right. You
Feel
right.
me? They doing all that.
You right. But see, one thing for sure, two things for certain. Well, no, motherfucker be telling like a motherfucker. But one thing about Memphis, that's one place damn near you can get a place where motherfuckers ain't saying shit like other places.
For real. It's
Like that is one place you could. They ain't telling like other places. They telling people telling every fucking where, and people come in
Right.
from everywhere. We know that, but the
Right.
core of Memphis, they raised and they come from that old law. You hear me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted. They telling everywhere. But if I was gonna pick a place that wasn't telling as much, I would say Memphis.
You got to think
Right.
whether they telling or not. The main thing about this is unplanned out actions. You see what I'm saying? Unplanned out actions. It's cameras that's following every single step, man. Every single step of the way. They use one camera here, connected with the next street, connected with this ring camera, connected with this dash camera, and make a whole chain of events. All this stuff going down without no planning. So don't nobody gotta tell. The camera is not gonna lie.
They tracked that car everywhere it went as soon as it pulled off.
Yeah, so a person don't even gotta tell. Especially when they in broad daylight doing this reckless ass shit.
So do
See,
you think with them knowing old boy name already just off the video, do you think somebody already told them who he was? Or do you think he already had a criminal history already from the police database they got his name?
I think he already had a criminal history 9 times out of 10. And
This ain't his first
I
rodeo.
really think like they already got what they need that they ain't told us about. Is straight up reading the face. I mean, once you in the system, you cooked. They get your face on the camera, like
all this facial recognition stuff.
all this AI and all. Man, you cook.
You
It's
think
saying
his homeboys cook? You see that either one of them had on gloves. Did you peep that? Did they find that car? Do anybody know?
His homeboys, it didn't. Man, I don't think they found the car. It was a stoley. It was a stoley. I don't think
So it
I
wasn't
don't think
burnt up
all
or
them was
nothing?
I don't think all them was niggas.
hmm?
It
Why
wasn't
you
all
say
niggas
that?
that hopped. It wasn't all niggas that hopped out that car, man.
Why you say that, Boogie?
Cause it just seemed like the up here it kind of was. It was light. It looked like one of his kind, one of saysop kind,
Oh,
Could
Mexican
be.
huh?
or
Could
Mexican.
be.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking because I'm like, oh yeah, that don't look like a nigga.
Whatever it was, it definitely caught up with him. Whatever the situation was, because as the video showed, they was strictly aiming for him. He was the target, clearly. That can't be disputed. No
But
way.
they trying to, you see the internet on fire trying to put it on sauce saying insurance policy.
They
But
gonna
look
come.
what
But I don't understand how people that man they don't understand gangster shit happen throughout the world. It don't matter who you sign to, how much money you get. If you do certain things, you out here rolling around in the mud, your money don't matter. You in the mud. You not in the untouchable place.
Some
right.
something right. I don't want to twist his words, but he posted a little tribute on his Instagram, and it was saying something about he understand the streets or respect the streets or something like that, alluding to. Not saying that he said it, but he alluding to that this is what happened when you do what you do.
Right.
You
Well,
know what I
look.
mean?
Let me play this clip, but look at Sauce, what he doing. See, this might be some of the reasons why people feeling the way they
I'm gonna
feel.
get up out of here, man.
Okay, how far she going?
appreciate you for coming through, man, and for sure, keeping to your word, for sure, man. For sure. That was the best thing I ever did in my life, man. I'm gonna remember a lot for the rest of my life. So I appreciate what you do for the community, what you doing for Memphis, what you do for young artists all around the world. Appreciate you for inspiring my brother saysop.the, making him happy the way you did. And I'm just happy I can grace his name and honor his, you know what I'm saying, his legacy by doing this interview and meeting you in person. I appreciate it, bro. You're a man of your word, man. Thank you. Love. Thank you, Chief. All right.
I don't think he's doing nothing wrong.
He said he honoring his word. He touched down in Memphis. He went everywhere saysop wanted him to go.
So could you see though why some of the people who ain't understanding the entertainment game may feel like, you know what I'm saying, you know, he ain't crying, he ain't sitting, you know, people think about death, everybody view death different, but see, you got the common Joe feel like, because he ain't sitting around sad and crying somewhere, he's still continuing on the mission. Maybe
he a gangster.
he's cold. You feel me?
Man, when the camera go off, man, that nigga get to let his head down. He be like, man, fuck. Damn. Man, that nigga a gangster, though. He done seen this. He been through this with people way closer to saysop.
You feel me?
He ain't want it to happen, but I could tell you one thing about a street nigga. Is more accepting knowing that your nigga went out doing what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't something you want to accept, but it's like, you know what come with the game. My nigga just wasn't sitting in the car and the nigga tried to rob him or whatever. My nigga actually got down on somebody. That's what my nigga been doing. And then caught up with him.
Ones accept that, the ones that know that. You know
what I'm saying? Like, street niggas know. They be mad. Damn, my nigga got it. I told that nigga don't do it without me type shit. Cause I know how to move, but niggas be knowing like, man, we doing shit that's gonna get us killed. Don't nothing come with this shit but death.
For real.
He a whole gangster. He come from where Trick Dice is going crazy right now.
So what you think Sauce Walka next move should be then to clear his image and clear his name up with some of the people that feel that he might have paid a part in, because you know they trying to say assurance money, you know, which I don't feel that. Don't take my words as I'm saying. I'm just saying I've been watching social media. They accuse him of insurance money. I don't think Sauce Walka need no insurance money off his rappers.
I think he good. I think it's gonna clear itself. You know what I'm saying?
Keep on doing how
once they catch up with everybody they need to catch up with, it's gonna clear itself.
He shouldn't stop moving in no type of way that he already moving. Keep doing what he doing.
Keep doing what he doing.
No doubt. They was running around money to keep on doing the same thing.
And I'm gonna tell you why he know what he doing, because he said he told him to wait on security. So when we see Sauce Walka doing his thing, it ain't that he ain't got security. They just ain't on the camera.
Right.
He ain't no fool. He got security when he know he needs security. And that was expressed in the whole message he had put out.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like he don't move with security. It's just what he want the people to see. He don't move with security.
That's right.
He moving how he's supposed to be moving, man.
So to say keep moving how you moving, I say yeah. But nah, you just can't let one of your artists knowing what they doing and how they moving trick you out your spot, and you knowing what you saying is right. Like, nigga, wait on the fucking security. Nigga, fuck that weed.
Right. You feel me? I mean, they're supposed to be always stick to the rules anyway. You don't supposed to go against the rules. No way. We got rules. Rules are implemented for a reason, for reasons like this.
And when you break them,
It's consequences. You feel me?
Exactly. He paid the ultimate price.
Man,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
what you about to say, Gossip?
No, I say he definitely did pay the ultimate price, man.
R.I.P. to Say So P. You know what I'm saying? Our condolences to his family. But I don't think Sauce Walker played any type of part in that. I don't see he had no dog in that fight. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see nobody stand over him either, like the rumors were saying. They stood over and realized it was Sauce Walker and they let him slide. No, I felt they was zeroed in on their target, and it looked like it was a third shooter. Two shooters got out. One shooter stayed at the car. It looked like he sent some shots at Sauce Walker. You know what I'm saying? If that was Sauce Walker coming from the back. You know what I'm saying? Coming from the right, well, if I'm facing my screen coming from the left side, it looked like he was walking up as he jumped out. You know what I'm
And,
saying? And the backup shooter. It looked like three of them guys
but,
actually were shooting.
but listen, people really have to understand. Sauce made money off the product you don't gotta re-up with. You understand?
Well,
Like,
I can see the people hook up too, but you got to also realize dead artists sell better too. You know what I'm saying? How often have we seen they get because they could resell the stuff that was already a hit. You see what I'm saying? So they recopying off all previous made money. You feel me? So
yeah,
what
but
better
he
way to
not
copy?
Say so P not that guy. So at this
No,
point, he
no.
still would
No,
make
I ain't
more
saying
off of
say so
him
P. I ain't saying
alive.
so. No, I know not say so P, but I'm just saying I can understand why the people feel like that because they done seen it happen though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they looking at it like this. Is this another one of them situations like that? You feel me?
That
Was that
seemed like it would be at a bigger level though.
well? The thing is, you gotta understand this. If I'm not making, if say so P not selling, right? What way can I get him to sell even quicker? Dropping. You feel me? If we knock Say So P down, now we could get his sales to go now off the stuff we ain't made our money off of. So
The mo
it ain't selling a lot like no Tupac would, but it's selling better than Say So P was selling at first.
just
Now
think
that
though,
he dead. You feel me?
independent artists, right? They don't gotta sell a lot of records. You know
To
why?
make a lot of money.
They
Right. Because it's all they money.
exactly, and they make their money on the road. You see what I'm saying? They don't gotta keep on selling all these records and getting all these streams. These guys stay on the road all the time, whether they picking up 10 here, 15 there, 20 there, but they always on the road, always going. Whatever they picking up, they crisscrossing everywhere getting that bread. You see what I'm saying? So him being out the way on account Sauce Walker, actually they losing money because they was getting more money as a crew on that tour than it'll be versus this other stuff. He get this much
Uh-huh.
showing up, he getting this much for showing up. Now that this person ain't showing up, they ain't getting that money for him to show up because he ain't there.
Well, Sauce
You're
Walker,
right.
that person ain't making them sell though. It'd be different if it was Sauce Walker, and they knocked Sauce Walker down, and now he couldn't show up. Long as Sauce Walker showing up, he the ticket seller out that crew. No
But
one say so P. Say so P wasn't known. Say so P fame is being killed right now. How
but he
many Say So P song? Name a Say So P song that you heard before he got killed.
I don't know one at all.
I can't say that I know one, but he was on that road with them getting bread. You see what I'm saying? Every artist was getting paid, and best believe some of them proceeds was going back to the head honcho. You see what I'm saying?
No,
So back
all of us going to Sauce Walker, and it's still gonna all go to Sauce Walker. I'm just saying, without Say So P being on the lineup right now, it's not gonna stop them from being booked. Even
I'm not saying that.
they gonna still get the same amount of sales they was getting with him on their roster.
No,
Because
no,
say
no,
so
no,
he
no,
only
no.
been on their roster a year. He ain't no major factor on their roster. That's all I'm saying.
So listen,
Going with them
1 to 10 on the scale, 1 to 10. If Sauce Walker had a got knocked down, 1 to 10, how would that have affected our rap culture, our
it,
rap scene?
it would have affected a whole lot because he a factor.
1 to 10,
Nah,
what you got on it?
I
Huh?
I say I say a
On
five.
on a 1 to 10 scale.
I
I'm gonna
say
have
a
to
five because he ain't made no memorable music. You know what I'm saying? He ain't made no hell of a contribute to hip hop. You feel me? As a whole, you know what I'm saying?
No, he didn't, but the nigga done touched so many motherfuckers. He knows so many people, bro.
this is what I'm saying, right? By him not being a major star to touch people all across the world. In the United States, damn near every person from every hood and every street know this guy. It ain't just guys off the block going to his concerts.
Yeah, this nigga, he motherfuckers fuck with Sauce.
No doubt.
I don't I don't think he have no major hookup where it'd had no Tupac effect or no Biggie Smalls effect.
Fuck no.
You
No,
know what
no,
I'm
no, no.
saying? I think it. I don't even think that the majors mourn him as a major figure, losing a major figure. I think Empire Records would, because he on they roster. But I'm saying, far as like Leo Coin or any of the major other distributions or any of that, I don't think he'd get no major hookup. Why? Because I don't hear no music that he'd have made memorable music that's you playing Sauce Walker at the opening of the basketball games or the football games. You know what I'm saying? I don't hear
Mm-hmm.
no music that he contribute like that. He ain't made no Dear Mama song or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Quite naturally because he ain't no commercial artist yet.
I don't hear no song that he made. He ain't even made no balling like a Jim Jones ball and he ain't made no song that did that yet to the fans of the people as a whole, not as a certain crowd. I'm saying as a whole of all genders to say, hey, that's a classic song right there. I don't hear no song that he got like that unless I'm missing something.
He ain't crossed over yet. That's all. That balling was a crossover
So
smash.
so that's why I'm saying until he
I
do
ain't
that
gonna I ain't gonna
crossover,
lie.
until he make
Sauce
that
got some
cross.
shit.
No, I'm saying until he make that crossover hit. You feel me? I don't think that if he died right now, it'd have been no. I mean, he got supporters and fans. A lot of people fuck with Sauce Walker. I'm not saying that. I'm saying
Right.
as it'd be as a crossover artist, an artist that have made a crossover song that went big. You feel me?
Right.
That's all exactly what I'm saying. For him, not he don't have to be a pop
The
artist
the
contribute to
streets love this nigga.
he made his contribution.
But the
He made
streets is only the street. You targeting a small amount of fans. Just targeting the streets. The streets ain't a big portion of the consumers of the industry. You feel
that's
me?
Yeah,
he
that
ain't
look,
cross,
that's a fact, but I know I already know for sure that he not major. So I definitely want to talk about the major. I just was
Right,
talking about as far as our culture.
the
right.
United.
Because you know what I'm
And that's
saying?
what I
As
was.
far as the
That's what
world,
I.
as
And
far as the world go, I know for sure, like Sauce ain't one of them.
And that's all I was answering the question to you. At your question was, how do I think his death would have if he would have passed away, if it had been him instead of saysop, how would have affected the music industry? And that's why I was saying he ain't on that level as big to it where it would
Like
have.
right, it wasn't gonna hit like no nip shit.
Right. It wasn't go hit on. It wasn't go hit like no Young Dolph. You
It
feel
wasn't
me?
gonna hit like no Dolph shit.
You see what
It
I'm
would have
saying?
hit like some
Oh,
to Texas. It probably would have hit for sure, like some Dolph shit.
Now Texas locally, yeah, locally it would have. That's what I'm saying. But your question was to the art, to the entertainment world, to the rap world. I don't think it would have had no big blow on.
man, he been putting the grind in a long time. United States definitely would have felt that, man. Definitely. It ain't gonna be no Tupac Biggie type stuff, but the United States rap scene definitely would have felt that. And I ain't talking about all brothers either.
He been putting work in a long time.
But you
Been
got
great.
a lot of people. You got a lot
He
of people
damn
that
near like the
despise.
E40 to Texas.
But you got a lot of people that despise what he stands for. He a pimp, so he lose a lot of credit right there as being a pimp. Even if a person like his music, they not go stand up and ball out for him because why? What he represent.
I don't know about that one. He bigger than what you give him credit for.
Shoot, no, it ain't what I do. You can look at his numbers. It ain't what I'm doing. Look at the
Once again, right? Independent artists do not sell all those records to live how they live. You see what I'm saying? They live.
He making money doing other stuff. It ain't just off his music. We talking about off his music sales. That's all we can speak on as far as his contributor to hip hop.
That don't always go by music sales though. You see what I'm saying? People be torn and have a whole following.
When it come to Texas, them motherfuckers be rich and never have to leave the state and be so fucking big, bro.
No, I'm not saying he ain't making no money and none of that. I'm just saying he not no mainstream artist yet.
No, he definitely not. He definitely not.
That's a fact. He not.
Just let's throw this name in a pot, right? Before Tiger came commercial, right? You know what this guy was doing? He was touring stadiums and colleges and all that stuff, built up a whole following that made him go commercial. These guys that's doing this stuff like Sauce Walka, they can easily sign a deal and get that commercial push, but they choose not to. That don't mean the following ain't there.
So Sauce Walka do got a deal. He signed to Empire Records. What you talking about? He signed.
That's like a partnership, though. It's just distribution.
He got a distribution deal. Empire Records push their artists. It ain't just
because all they doing. Because look, when it comes to Empire, all they doing is selling the record to Empire. That's it.
Right, and Empire pushing the record. That's having a machine behind you. They distribution, so they gonna make sure your shit get out there to the right people and get it out.
That ain't the same thing though. If they not doing it, marketing,
it's not like
a distribution company. What you mean? That's not the same thing. They distribution.
Let me give you an example, right?
They not signed to a deal as in I owe these niggas 10 albums.
Is exactly that's what them not a major deal.
That ain't what I'm saying. I'm saying this. He is signed to a label that's gonna push his music where he ain't got to worry about him having to push his own music. But he signed to a major distribution. Empire is major. They push your music.
No, that's different. That's on the distribution. They not signed to no record label. That's distribution.
So distribution don't push your music so they can make their money back. You think they gonna invest in him and they not go push it?
Not like a major.
It's major. Empire Record is a major. What is you talking about?
Listen, but Juice, they listen. They is a major. Listen, they is a major record label, but Empire is a place you could basically really just, if you got a following like that, if you build up your following, you basically selling your music to them, and that's that. You feel me? They know they're gonna recoup way more than they gave you, but that's that. They distributing for them.
Let me give you an example.
Not for you. You already done sold your shit to them. They ain't no hold on you. It's no hold on.
Now, so that's what I just said. So you thinking they not gonna put no money behind it and get it marketed and put in the right places where it could get sold?
That guy's an independent artist with a major distribution deal, bro. Just like these guys from the city. Independent artists with major distribution deal. They not signed to no
We know
major
that.
record label.
We didn't.
A major record
I
label.
said he signed to a distribution company. I said Empire Records is the distribution company.
But it's not considered the majors. It's the distribution
It
only.
is the major. It's major distribution. What is you talking about? It's
What
not.
it's gonna be? You just said it's a major record label. It can't be.
I ain't said no record. I never said record label. You keep talking about a record
The
label. I never
machine, but see, hey, listen though, the
Rewind.
machine ain't that fucking powerful because you got people like Los and Nutty, right? That's up under Babyface, right? You got Los and Nutty. They get distributed through Empire. You feel me? And they just sell their music. They not in the hole. They not nothing.
Listen, a distribution company work like this, man. If you producing the music, they gonna distribute it. So they can if Los and Nutty is being lazy with their getting their work to them, how they go distribute it? They only could distribute what you produce. I never said they was no record label. I said they are a major distribution company. That you don't need a label if you got a major distribution company that signs you. You feel me? A major label got to go to a distribution company to distribute your shit. You just cut out the label. Now you going direct to a distribution company that is major. They are major. They get you on everything. And they got they got the money behind it. They not small time. They got more. That's a multi-million-dollar distribution company.
Hear me out, right? This is all I'm saying. He not signed to a major label. That's all I'm saying.
I never said that.
Okay.
You still missing it. He signed to a major distribution company. That's the same thing. Because why? They got the same amount of money.
See, listen to your words. That's not the same thing as signed to a major recording deal. That's not the same thing.
What's the difference? What's the difference?
Because it's strictly for distribution. When you talking about it's the same thing, it's nothing like no Geffen records or nothing like that. It's nothing like no Shady records or nothing like that. It's nothing
what
like
what is the difference? What's the difference in a record label than a distribution?
Everything. He doing everything on his own. They just push the music. The record labels do everything. He doing everything because he an independent artist. The record labels.
Empire don't do nothing for him.
He ain't answering the question. I say, what's the difference in a record label and the distribution? You keep talking about him. What's the difference in the label than the distribution? What can a label do that the distribution can't do?
Everything. They do marketing. They do marketing. They do A&R. They set up your shows. They put you in places you never go. They wardrobe, budgeting, all that. That's what record labels do that distribution don't do.
Okay, now when you sign yourself to a distribution, what you think that distribution go do? Now you signed to them like being signed to a label. Now you signed to a distribution. You ain't just they got money invested in you. So you think they ain't gonna have a person making sure you doing what you supposed to do when they sign you? See, it's different when you saying, would you let me finish? Let me finish. It's different if I just say, hey, I'm gonna pay you to distribute my music and stuff. Of course, that distribution ain't gonna do nothing because all I'm doing is paying them to distribute, as opposed to when the distribution say, hey, I want to sign you to my distribution company. Now I'm putting money behind you. You think I'm not gonna make sure, hey, did this here? You got to do this. You got to get over there. You think I'm not about to make sure my investment is taken care of now? That's what you telling me these distribution companies not gonna do?
You literally saying the same words I just said, man. But once again, now hear me out, right? They cannot be considered an independent artist if they doing everything that an independent artists do. They cannot be considered independent artists.
See, you keep moving the goalposts because I'm not talking about the artists. We was debating what can a label do that a distribution don't do.
I just spelled it out. You didn't want to listen to me. I just clearly
You keep
said
talking about the artist. You talking about the artist. I said take the artist out the equation. We're not talking about the
I
artist.
just told you what the labels can do. The labels, right, put you in different rooms that you can't get into. They set you up with different places that you can't get into. They put you on budgets.
So
All
you
that.
saying a major distribution don't know all that either?
I'm not saying. I'm saying what they do. Don't hit me with a double question. I'm saying what they do. You
See,
asked
but
me a question. I told you. You can't.
do you know major distribution do the same thing?
They don't. You can.
When you
You can.
sign to them, they do.
You can listen to every artist that signed to Empire talking about all the shit that they do, all the shit that they do, all the shit that they do. Every single person that signed to Empire say the same shit. I'm doing this myself. I'm doing this myself. I'm doing this. Every last one of them say that.
And when they need money to do it, they go to Empire and they get it done.
They got their
So
bag already. They sold it to them.
they don't have their
And
bag
that's what I'm saying.
already.
Like, look,
They
like Boosie situation. Listen, like Boosie and Blue situation. Boosie got cut out the deal because Blue sold the music to Empire. That's all it really was. Blue sold the music. That's all these niggas doing is selling their music to Empire. That's it.
He didn't sell his music. He sold his publishing. So
Or
he
it's published.
sold his rights.
But
He was selling his rights so without going through Boosie. That's why Boosie was able to sue because he was still signed to Boosie too. So he couldn't sell over all his rights without
so
clearing Boosie too.
he couldn't sell the shit because he signed to Boosie and Boosie got cut out the deal. But what he did was he sold his shit. He sold the publishing to that fucking song. It was a song that blew. You feel me? And he sold it. That's all he really did. But you signed, so I didn't get my cut. You took all the money, nigga. Where my money?
And
that's
the thing
cut
was,
and dry without all the legal shit. That's all that was. And that's all the artists doing. It's selling.
You peeped that Blue hadn't got all the money because he was still Boosie was still at Empire too. He was suing all of them. You feel me? And the thing is, when you think Empire don't have they take control of motherfuckers' music. You think they don't have a marketing team, a promotion team, and all that to put this music out that they own? Come on, man. They got the same thing. They got no matter what title you give it, they got the same assets and the same people to do the same things that anybody else do. That's all
I'm gonna tell you the difference in the two.
That promotion.
You missing something. They selling them their music up front, man. You missing it.
They just selling it to them. I'm gonna tell you the difference, the biggest difference.
No, I know when they sell it to when they buy the music, who go put it out now? If Empire buy the music, now who go put it out?
I literally gave you 5 reasons what I thought was
no,
different.
No. You just said they bought the music. So when Empire buy their music, now who responsible for marketing and selling it and putting the music out now that Empire own it?
That music that they bought, that's it. That music. They don't
the music that they bought. Okay, I know that. The music that they bought, who go market it and sell it now? The Empire own it now.
They not about to book all these meets that don't got shit to do with nothing that they made. They don't give a fuck.
I'm about to tell you. I'm finna tell you how it go, Juice. I'm about to tell you.
All I ask is this.
Listen, I'm finna tell you though.
I'm answering one question. This is the only question listen to the question I'm asking. Don't answer nothing. I'm going to answer this question. When Empire buy an artist's music, now Empire own it. They bought the artist's music. Who is putting it out? Because now they're going to continue putting the music out. No matter if it was out before. Now Empire got it, and they're going to repackage it and put it out. Who is responsible for doing that now? That's all I'm asking.
Disputed that from you from the beginning. Not one person.
The independent artist.
No one. I never said that they.
How the independent artist responsible for it if Empire own it now?
So he could get a bigger bag on the next one.
Man,
numbers matter.
I don't know how to answer your
Listen, cause look, this the only way I can put it to you. Like, if I sell you, look, if I sell you an album, right, and then you pay me, we done. I'm still doing videos and shit to it, so I'm getting paid. I'm getting no all the royalties and shit to the song that all go to you. But on the backside to the next motherfucking album, nigga, you about to pay me more. I'm gonna sell you the next one. I need these numbers to always keep going up.
Y'all talking about everything but what I asked you. I said you talking about another album. I said off of what I just bought from you. Who responsible for making the videos for this now? Who responsible for putting the marketing out there? Who responsible for all that now?
The artist is, because they already
the artist, not Empire, bro. The artist is still doing the videos and paying for the shit.
The artist go pay for it, and the Empire own the song and stuff.
Empire just gave him some money, nigga. They got a deal together. Shit, nigga, I'm about to make this bitch pop.
So who responsible for making it happen now? Who paying
the artist? I just told you. Look, the artist can't be lazy. Listen.
So how the artist paying for it?
They already
man. The artist.
What y'all fail to realize? I could buy the hookup and I'm gonna sell it. I buy the hookup and I sell it to Gossip. So Gossip responsible for paying for the videos and stuff to the songs I own.
Bro, this was going on, my nigga. These niggas, my nigga,
listen,
they getting 100,000, 150,000 an album.
Listen.
Man, look, go do the motherfucking videos, my nigga.
Listen, did it said y'all got the wrong conception of the music industry. I'm in the music industry and I got artists. No, if I own the song and I want you to do the song for me, I'm paying for that. It's not the artist that's paying for it. It's my song. You don't own nothing. You just performing it. I own it. So what I want to do, I'm gonna pay for the video that you go be in it. That come out the company. Why you think the company and the artist don't be having no money? The company have all the money. The artists don't be making no money because an artist is just getting paid to perform it. If the company already own the song, the artist don't have to pay for it, to pay for those videos and none of that. He don't own it. It's not his song.
Wait. So you telling me that every person that's
bro? No.
Yes, that is how it's going.
I sit around a major producer who sell his music to a motherfucking distribution company. When he do his videos and shit, he pay for his videos and do his videos, my nigga.
That's his video. That ain't what I said.
Y'all to the music, listen, to the music he sold to the fucking company.
That's his video. I just said this.
It's the same thing, bro.
It's not the same thing. I said if I'm the company and I own the song already, it ain't your song. It's my song. I own it. You didn't make it or nothing. And then I tell you, hey, Boogie, I got a song I own. I want you on this song. I'm going to pay for studio time. The company going to pay for you to get on that song. The company going to pay for the video and all. The artists don't pay for that. What did you
that's
it right here.
That's if they coming to you with that shit.
That ain't what I said. That ain't y'all changed everything that I said. I said this 100 times. I said if the company already owned the shit, if I bought the shit, if the company own it, the artist don't pay for no more shit. The artist pay for shit before he sell it to the company. I understand that. I know that. That's common sense. But once the company buy it and own it already, the artist ain't putting no more money into that song. He don't own it no more. That's all I've been asking y'all.
I told you 100 different times.
What was you think the distribution company paying for their videos, and you are
even the videos. If the company own the music, when the company own the music and stuff, and they just paying the artist to perform, the artist is not paying for videos and all that. Only time the artist is doing that, only time an artist is doing that is coming out the artist's money is when it's on the artist. But if the
What is
if it's
DistroKid?
that's
What is
independent,
DistroKid?
that's for independent artists. DistroKid is for
What the
independent
fuck you
artists.
think Empire is
Empires
for?
is.
What you think Empire for?
I know Empire for that. That ain't the part I'm saying. I'm
It's
saying
just
when
a bigger
Empire,
distribution company. That's
listen,
it.
Empire, would you listen? Empire also buys stuff from artists and already owns stuff. So that's the stuff I'm talking about. I ain't talking about the one thing they do. Yeah, they got artists that come like Vezo. I swear Vezo got an independent deal where he didn't take no money from Empire. But if an artist come and take money from Empire, then he under a different set of rules. So don't think just because this company do one thing, that's the only thing they do. That's all I'm trying to
No,
get y'all to
you get what you negotiate. That's what that
exactly.
is.
It ain't just one set of rules for that company. And that's all
No,
I was getting
you get
to.
what you get what you negotiate. But for the most part, motherfuckers just sell they shit to them. That's why
No, but
Empire is so friendly to motherfuckers. Like most people who got a little buzz, they sell they motherfucking albums and shit to them. So that's the best way I can put it to you. Like that's all they doing. They not held to nothing where, oh, I owe you 10 albums, like being signed. You owe them, you sign, and you owe them motherfuckers 10 albums before you go anywhere. And before they call them albums, you done did 20 of them, and they call 15 of them projects. And when they call them a project, it's not an album, so they don't count it as an album. That happened to 42 Dub with Yo Gotti. He had Future on the album. It was an album. Yo Gotti called it a project. That's how they hold them back. Instead of letting it be an album, they call it something different and it don't count. That's how they be in a deal for 20 years. You ain't the only one that know about this shit, Juice, my baby. I'm telling you. This shit get deep.
no, I was just talking about the independent and all independent is different. Each situation be different. And I was just saying that a distribution company they could do the same thing as a label. They sign artists like labels sign artists. You feel me? Just because they're a
Mm-hmm.
distribution company don't mean they don't do the shit that a label do. That's
No,
all I'm
Empire
saying.
do a lot. Empire do it on every level. That's the difference with Empire. Empire do it on every level. It ain't just distributing. You could sign the Empire.
No. Well, with that being said, what else we got on the floor before we go? What we got for tomorrow? What we ain't touch on?
We ain't touch on Big Boogie, his
All
sister.
right, his sister. We touch on that tomorrow. Big Boogie, his sisters. R.I.P. to Big Boogie's sister who died in that car accident being chased by the police.
Yeah. And then there was something else you said earlier. It don't matter. We'll put it together tomorrow.
We gotta get on 21 Jump Street, No Jumper show. You know what I'm saying? With all that fake content they be putting out with fake arrests. They come with Adam 22 got arrested and all that, and the feds came.
You see how Wack tried to play that.
Right.
I ain't going for it.
Right. They let him go just in time to do his show at the time he supposed to do his show. Right. Get out of here. They had swooped him, then it'd be longer than that. So we'll talk about them tomorrow. What else? Detroit Gotham, you got something you want to talk about?
Detroit Gotham. He out of here. He did his move. Right.
We appreciate the Dog Pound for tapping in. That was a good show. We're gonna be tuning in tomorrow. We got some things that we're gonna be talking about. the Whack 100. Now we gonna talk about Boogie Sister, RIP to Boogie Sister, and then a few more subjects. So stay tuned for current events on the YouTube streets. You got YouTube. You got the Beat Factory 313. I'm your host, Juice. Tap in, and I got exclusive content. Go to my members only and check out the exclusive content on the Beat Factory 313 on all platforms. Go ahead, Boogie. Say what close out.
You got Public Figure Boogie. You could follow that on Instagram. Same thing, Public Figure Boogie TV. Mr. Time to Go to Work. Then you got Detroit Gossip who done got on up out of here, but his screen's still up. My nigga always pulling that move, but go ahead, subscribe to him too. And we out of here.
We out. Appreciate y'all for tapping in.
Rollo, come here. Remember a couple weeks ago you got up under one of my posts and you said, make sure I go back up and have that same energy when you post that paperwork party shit on YouTube. Well, I got the same energy. That shit was nothing, boy. Cause this right here, this little bullshit video you put up of your homeboy taking the case for you, that don't mean shit at all. For real. You on this motherfucker with your little laptop and your jewelry and your little legal box that they give you when you're in the joint to keep your legal work. That shit means nothing, man. Big ups to your homeboy for taking that case. Matter of fact, big ups to him for protecting the brand. That's cool. That's a stand-up nigga. But what we want to know is, what is in the fucking proffer? Produce the contents of that proffer. Facts. So, until you produce the contents of that proffer, you will always be labeled a rat. Because according to your attorney, you gave a lot of information on a lot of people in that community. Your attorney said that in open court, to the point to where they had to stop and shut down a lot of the information because they didn't want it to get out. Yeah, check it out. It's in the work. It says Mr. Davis gave information I know this court is privy to. It said actual notes of that proffer. He said that's a lot of information on a lot of people that's well known in this community. Yeah. So until you produce the actual contents of that proffer and your statement, don't say shit. Don't say shit. Even when you post this. Because all it's saying is you didn't tell on your plug. We not speaking about one person. Good for you, you didn't tell on your plug. But your lawyer stood up in open court and said you told on many people in that city. So we're not speaking about just one person. Yeah. The problem with a lot of these motherfuckers nowadays, they post so much bullshit and beat around the bush. Instead of just posting the actual information that will clear your name. Instead of posting all this, I will give you a round of applause. You didn't tell on your plug. But your lawyer said you told on plenty of people in that city. So who did you tell on? All you have to do is post a statement. Why won't you post that?